Hey Maroons, I hope you're all well. So today we're going to do a workout with the bands because that's what we got. You hopefully have a micro band, so we'll get that ready and we're going to be doing some exercises. So a couple things about the bands: make sure that you're checking your band, you're inspecting your band each time before you use it. With your band, probably a little delamination like this is not a huge deal because it is one continuous loop. So if you see something like that, that's not really a huge concern. However, you want to be looking for cracks. You want to be looking for drying bands. Those are the types of things that start to denature the composition of the band, and then it's going to get brittle, and then it's going to break and snap on you. That's not what we want, right? So do inspect this each time before you get started. That's really important. Also, make sure that where you anchor the band is a fairly immovable thing, that it's going to be secure. It's securely attached to whatever it is that you're pulling against, and make sure that that thing is immobile. This can be a pretty deadly slingshot if you're not careful, so be very, very careful with these bands. I don't want to see you end up in some gym fail video, okay? So be careful with that. Today, we are going to be doing YAT pulls, otherwise affectionately known as YATs. We're going to be doing a shrug complex. We'll do a kneeling row. We'll do internal-external rotation. We'll follow that up with hip abduction and hip adduction, and then we'll end it with hip flexion and extension. And we'll kind of do that all at once, kind of all one right after the other. We'll take a break, and then we'll do that 3 times through. Depending on how tired I am, I might not do the second and third set with you. We'll see. All right, so we're going to start with YATs. Are we ready? All right, let's get started. Okay, starting with some YATs. This is the Y pull. And 10. All right, now we're going to do the A's. And now the T's. Eight, 9, and 10. We're going to stick with 10s on all the things there. So we did the Y's, the A's, and the T's. Next we got our shrug complex. So we're going to start overhead with our shrug complex. Okay, so we're here and shrug up. Okay, go to regular shrugs, and again we're going to hold down a little bit tightly here. Good posture. 8, 9, and 10. All right. Then we're going to fold at the hips. Fold the hips. Grab a little lower. We're going to move those scaps. Move those scaps. Arms are straight. All right, and that's the shrug complex. Next thing, we got our kneeling rows. So we're going to move over here. We're going to loop the band through itself. Make sure that that's secure. Okay. We're going to kneel. Pull that elbow back. Eight, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're going to switch. Pull that elbow back. Okay. Now we're going to leave this here. This will still be a little bit different, but we're going to just do some internal rotation. You want to keep this upper arm flush with your body. And then we're just going to turn around to do the external rotation. We're going to move a little bit closer because I'm going to be weaker on this. Okay, then we're going to shift hands. Start with the internal rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to turn around to do the external rotation, move a little bit closer. All right, and that's the internal external rotation. Next we got hip adduction and hip abduction. Sorry, abduction, and then we're going to start with abduction, then we're going to go to adduction. Abduction means moving away from the body. So again, I'm going to take this band, I'm going to loop it here, and I'm going to put that over my foot. Okay? And these are abduction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then we're going to turn around. Sit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. I'm going to shift. I'm going to shift to the other leg. Work on adduction. And that's 10. All right. And I'm going to shift back to my left leg. I start with my left. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to do that same thing that we did before, except this time we're going to be doing hip extension and hip flexion. So it'll be a little bit different here. So we're here on our foot. We're going to start with, it doesn't matter, I guess I started with flexion. So we're going to start with this, it's like a forward kick, okay? So we're just going to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to turn around. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do flexion, okay? Or sorry, extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Where should you feel that? The heaps. Feel that in the heaps. All right, shifting legs. I didn't do that right. Let me try it again. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Here we go. Hip flexion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. I'm going to carefully turn around, and we'll do hip extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And that's one time through. All right. Probably do this one more time with you. Starting with the yats. Starting with the yats. Here we go. Oops. And that's 10. Now the A's. Pull those scaps together. Now the T's, same thing. Pull those scaps together and back each time. And that's why T pulls. All right, next, shrug complex. Have to check. Starting overhead. Okay, regular shrugs. Bent shrugs. And that's shrug complex. All right, what do we got next? Rows? Kneeling rows. Make sure it's secure. Pull that elbow back. All right, switch arms. Next we got internal and external rotation. External rotation. Internal rotation on the left. External rotation, keep that upper arm flush with your body. Okay, and that's it, internal, external rotation. Okay, hip abduction, starting with hip abduction. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Nice weather. Hopefully you're social distancing. Hip abduction on the other leg. Side. Which one is this? This is adduction. Switching back to the other leg. Now we got the hip flexion and hip extension. Starting with some hip flexion. Next we'll do some hip extension. Switch the legs. Here we go. Hip flexion. And hip extension. All right, that's 2 times through. We got 1 more time through. Keeping up. Hope so. Back to yats. A's. Good posture. T's. Good posture. Squeeze those scaps together. All right. Shrug complex. Starting overhead. Okay, grab a little lower on the band. Regular shrugs. Okay, now bend over shrug. Pull those pull those scaps together. Try not to pull with the arms. Do a few extra here. And that's the shrug complex. Kneeling row. Side. Internal rotation. External rotation. Internal rotation. External rotation. Okay, onto the hips. I just hope she doesn't pee on this stuff. That'd be bad. All right, here we go. Okay. Now it's adduction. flexion again. Okay. Now we got hip flexion and hip extension. Last time. Time through. Last leg. Last one, best one. All right, and hip extension. Okay, I think we're done. All right, that's it, Maroons. So we went through that complex 3 times. Make sure you're inspecting your band every single time. That's important. Get in touch with Coach Paul or myself if you're interested in getting if you need a new band. All right, have a great day.